While my cutting board is drying between coats, I thought I'd drop this little video in here as well. When you're just wanting the inlay of your lettering painted. Now I've used premium pine, which means there's no knots to very little knots. I've burnt this, I believe, at 2200 speed at 950% because I'm using laser Kerbal, so that would be 95% in light burn. Now, the first thing I ever do is use a synthetic brush because it'll get the paint in there, the acrylic paint in there better. I start with the white. White is always readily available and it's your cheapest, so I start with that because then sometimes I don't have to use 2 coats of the color, which can be more expensive, of course. So colors I used, of course, were the black, the white, and the coral blush for the pink. And I've used some grays as well. So what I'll do, because I do not want any of these colors to bleed in, I'll either start with a white, and I'm really messy about it, dabbing it in there to get, a good coverage, or I'll use and mix a similar color to the pine that I'm using, just so if it gets into any of the grooves. So I'll start with the white or a similar color, and I will just paint that in, get it into all the grooves that I want covered. So I've got the white, let that dry for 30 minutes, and then I'll go in with any colors that I use. So I'll paint those colors in. And then I take it upstairs to my attic, my workroom, and I sand it all off. And that will leave nice, clean lettering. So you just want to make sure you burn deep enough. And then I'll go in with a paintbrush and I'll paint anything that's raised, but I won't do that before I sand. So I hope that helps.